G'day YouTubers. I took my wife out for an overnight at a peel. We left late Saturday afternoon and overnighted there. And in the morning we went into the beach and had a swim. The only difference with this trip and previous trips with my wife is I was really prepared this time for how much she likes to sleep on the boat. So I had some fishing gear and enough bait to keep me going until she woke up. It was a terrific weekend. The weather was just perfect for Peel and Horseshoe Bay in particular. So without further ado, let's roll the clip. Late start to the day and over to Peel for what looks like it's going to be a beautiful evening. A bit cloudy. We've got a while to go before sunset. And we've got tea on. Steak and onions in a wrap. Sounds pretty good. And Chief Cook right there. Hey, if you're going to eat on the boat, you may as well eat well. And when the weather's calm, that calls for the gas stove and a bit of steak. Okay, Frank Rosario, this one's for you. My first squid on a lure. You were dead right, this lure works. Very first squid I've caught on a lure. Thank you very much for that. And chop him on the head. That kills him straight away. And we'll get him on some ice water afterwards. Still some wet. Pull his insides out. He's still sticky on his tentacles. And that's going to be bait, that head. So let's wash this tube. He's still got him. Get that squid bone out. For those of you that have watched my videos for a while will probably have heard me lament the fact that I have not been able to catch squid on a squid jig. Years ago I used to shoot them with a bow and arrow off the boat. I'd shine a light over at night, they'd come up to have a look at the light and I'd shoot them and use them for bait the next morning, but I've never ever been able to get them on a squid jig. I've caught them as bycatch on a hook, I've caught them as bycatch on lures that were meant for fish, but I've never got them on a squid jig, until now. It's often the case that you've just got to speak to the right person and get the right information to improve your catch rate. And I was over picking up the bait for this trip from Mr. Bait at Hammett, and I got to talking to Frank about my lack of success with the squid jigs, and he suggested that I try this one. So I got it, tried it, and it worked. For the first time ever, I've caught squid on the squid jig. So again, thank you Frank, you've broken the drought for me. Oh, there you go. That's number 2 in 5 minutes, and I've never caught them before on a jig. Thank you so much for putting me onto that jig. It is just perfect. This is number 4 within about half an hour for a fellow that's never caught squid before. And chop him on the back of the head and see how instantly he goes white. That's killed him. I thought I would never ever master the art of catching squid on a jig. But here we are. So there you go, Frank. Not only have I got 4 or 5 squid already, but I've also got my first cuttlefish. Well, he's going to be bait anyway, so let's give him a rinse and put him in the ice water. This is what I'd like to look for around the southwest corner of Peel. You can see the reef up on the top. There's the big drop-off down to 6 metres. There's some fish up on the reef. There's a big bait ball hanging in the middle. And there's some fish just under the bait ball. I put a waypoint mark in there. You can see just off the bottom of the drop-off. And that'll allow me to cast back onto that drop-off. Now, even if I cast back to the bottom end of the drop-off, that's sort of where I want to be, anywhere from that halfway point down to the bottom of it. Well, first fish of the morning, he only goes 30, so he's going back, but good start. Okay, it's going to be really hard to see, but second fish of the day, little Moses perch. He's big enough to keep. Not a huge feed, but big enough, legal. So we're certainly in for the variety. Small grassy sweet lip, third fish of the day. He's going back, of course. 3 different species so far. Alright, second keeper of the day. He goes 39, so he's just legal. He's going in the esky. Doing really well when I first pulled up here, but the tide's changed a bit now and we're sitting in a different direction. And the boats are starting to come past. Got one. Got a nice one this time, mate. Yep, he's a nice one. Oops, that's it, don't you go. Whoop. Come on. Oh, shit. Well, he might be a keeper. He might be a bit marginal too. You could go just either side of it. He was good enough to leave me my bait though. So it's jolly decent of him. I'll throw that back in. See if I can get another bite while I'm sorting him out. See how big you are. Decide what's going to happen to you. Oh, you're close. What are you? Yes, you are. It's on 36. And that's good enough. Always empty your dirty plastic bags, give them a rinse. Every bit of burley helps. Didn't see I've been inked all over the motor last night with those squid. See if I can do something about it later. Not a bad one either. Oh shit, to lose him right at the bait. Shit. Oh, that hurts. When he was almost in the net. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, well, as you can see, anyway, I love the fresh squid. The only thing you need to do, make sure you hook it well and make sure your barb's exposed when you're finished. Oh, little parrot. Ooh. Well, the only thing I haven't really got is a keeper sweet lip. Parrot's the 30. Don't think he'll go. Don't think he'll be a keeper. Just check what they are. 25, okay.
just all I did check. Still don't think it's big enough, but no, he's through. Bit determined to get away, actually. That's what he is. If you just bear with me for a minute, I'll let you go. Probably, yeah, 24. You're away. Well, I've caught one of each of the main species that I've ever caught on this reef this morning. Get the occasional mackerel, but they're a bit few and far between in my experience. Parrot, sweetlip, Moses and Squire, one of each, or more than one, but yeah, samples of each species. I'm getting bites almost as quickly on this bait from Mr. Bayes as I did on the fresh squid. But on the fresh squid pretty much straight away, but this stuff is still good. Get that bait and it'll sit there in the water for an hour and you won't get a bite. Oh, turtle out there. He's been around for a while. I've heard him coming up for air every now and then. Looking for his breakfast, same as everyone else. Oh, bite again. Yes, not big though. Oh, did I get him? No. He's just hanging on to the bait. I think the bait's still there. Give it a minute and see if he comes back. Oh, no. Yes, got him this time. Oh, he's a nice fish too. Oh no, not another one to let go. Bloody hell, what's happening? That should be all right. Give him another shot at it. Good thing fish have only got 2-minute memories, he'll come back again. Yes, there he is. No, quite. Yes, got you. Oh, shit, no. Let go again. Not brilliant. Oh, okay, he's bigger than I thought, but I still don't think he's a keeper. Oh, without jabbing me, please. What are you? No, another 30. Ooh, come back here. I want to get you overboard. There we go. Another undersized, but yeah, definitely undersized this one. Whoops, didn't mean to drop in quite so fast. That looks good. He's only 25. Yeah, I got one. Oh, he might not be too bad. Oh yeah, borderline keeper. 33, just under. Lucky boy, or girl, as the case may be. Yes, got him. Not real good. Yeah. Not keeper, but at least there's a fish. Oh, how big are you? About 25? 29. Okay. And you're away. Got him. Not big again. Be another throwback. Oh, maybe. Oh, what is he? Oh, another little parrot. He's a baby, though. Not even going to bother measuring him. I'll just see if I can. Oh, might need the pliers to flip that hook, though. Every time he bucks, I lose my grip. There we go. He's away. Okay. Another smallish one. Oh, a bigger parrot. Might get the net for him. Just to make sure I don't drop him. So I think he's a keeper. Not happy, but pretty sure he's going to be a keeper, that one. Oh, stop me ducking around. Oh, yeah. Let's get your measurement on you. Oh, I'll get the proper stick out for this one. See his borderline. Just double checking. Yep, he's good. Just on.
That was the end of the fishing for the day. I'd used up all my good bait, and my wife was going to wake up soon anyway, so it was time to go into the beach. I had 2 rods rigged up that needed their leaders replaced, so on the way in I just thought I'd demonstrate why I fish off the edge of the reef rather than over top of it. This rod had a very small sinker on it. It was about 1/16 of an ounce or 2 grams, and I put a small prawn bait on it. First cast.
Snagged. And lost everything.
This rod had no sinker, and again a small prawn for bait, and once more, first cast. It took a few seconds more to get to the bottom, but the result was the same. Maybe if you're using lures, you could work over the reef a bit closer, but I still haven't quite figured out how to catch fish on lures, so I won't be trying that for a while yet. That's pretty much it for the video. My wife woke up and we went into the beach. I thought I'd get a bit of footage of her having fun on her kayak, but I forgot that the hat cam was still tilted down a little bit to get a picture of the fish in front of me, and I managed to cut her out of most of the video. Never mind, it was a great weekend. We really enjoyed ourselves, and while she was asleep I got a little bit of fishing in, which was a bit of a bonus. With the right weather, Horseshoe Bay at Peel is just a magic place to spend a weekend, and it's only a few minutes out of Victoria Point or Cleveland Ramps. Bites were plentiful, even if the bigger fish weren't. It certainly kept me busy hauling in the smaller ones, and I did manage to get enough keepers, plus the calamari, for 3 or 4 meals. Also, just really stoked that I caught my first squid on a squid jig. I thought that was never going to happen. All in all, great weekend. Hope you guys have some good times out in the water. Until next time, good fishing.